Do we get another new team on Championship Sunday? Only one way to find out, folks. The boys versus SSG. Playing, make it through to tomorrow.
Here we go. We've got a clash here in the upper bracket. Space Station Gaming versus the boys. Game one brought to you by Progressive. Dash and James battle on the call. James, a lot of people have been hyping up the boys, but they got to go through SSG if they want to make a name for themselves.
Yeah, the boys gave NRG a run for their money when they matched up earlier in the regional. And the boys also victims of a power outage. They had to forfeit both of their matches last regional at this stage, or before this stage, where they had a chance at making it to this point. So the boys have a lot of eyes on them and certainly the ability to get a win here, but Space Station is going to be a tough battle.
Yeah, you can already see Space Station starting things off high here offensively. Talked to Evo a couple weeks ago, right before his power outage. He told me how happy he was playing on this team and getting the victories. Just feels so refreshing for him. Then he went on to have an outage and then he got eliminated. But now he's back. The boys are back, and they have looked good so far, but this SSG team is going to be one of the biggest challenges they face.
Certainly. Also Evo playing under the tag Jordan, which is his first name, so I'll probably be sticking with that, Daz. Here we go. Space Station going for an attack here. Jordan with the cut. Trying to hesitate, and he forces it low. You can see the threat to pass, but Jordan goes for the 50 instead. It proved to be the right call.
I thought you said you were going with Evo.
No, I'm going with Jordan. It would be, imagine you're just tuning in, you're like, who's Evo?
Oh, I like those. Okay.
Jordan out there.
All right, listen, I don't mind giving Jordan a call. Now, great play, though. You can see the boys just using that numbers advantage. Gets them off to a great start. Here's Jordan now on the ball. Great 50, staying with it, and even got a good 50 to the side. Lots of speed here from the boys to kick things off here in game one.
Boys, hot start. Ooh, you see a nice attack developing, though. Reveal has lots of boost, but gets beat low. Scribbles trying to win that high. Percy will be able to keep that in. Kofer filling Frosty's shoes. A lot of people still watching Kofer. Highland Mechanical young player. Space Station, though, battling from behind.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you can see how well the boys have been moving, the pace that they've been with. Space Station Gaming has tried to see if they can, get some passes in. A couple of pre-jump chances. There's a pre-jump there. It was up so quickly. He knew exactly what Percy was going to do with that. But here's Jordan. Flip reset. Looking for the bump. Couldn't get the bump. Scribbles forces the issue as he gets past two there, and now SSG gets some room.
Kofer turning. Aqua doesn't have a lot of boost. We'll tap it over to the side. Scribbles racing. Percy has to peel off because Percy got there first and dribbled into the corner boost. Smart play there from Percy. Pre-jump from Kofer, but still a piece of it gotten. Kofer's pre-jump still not fast enough.
Yeah, I mean, he's making contact and moving the ball downfield, but you can see the defense on the boards. They're expecting this as they've been able to get up in time, but if Kofer continues to play there, and he can prove also to be a little risky. If Kofer doesn't make contact and gets beat out the play for a while, they could play SSG in a tough spot. They have to be careful with that.
Space Station forced all the way back once again. Scribbles taken off from his own backward, but a team bump. Jordan got bumped off the wall, had to use the flip to get back. A little awkward here. Still plenty of boost for the boys to work with, and a really nice clear from Jordan allows him to also steal the corner on his way out.
Yeah, good on Kofer though. He's gonna pick up that mid, otherwise SSG would be in a really bad spot. Playing pretty aggressive though. Everybody was on that midfield line, so Aqua gets this for free, double down, but just not enough. SSG again have to be careful with this aggression. Wait, it works out though. Kofer able to pick up the goal here. It's a tie game.
And what Kofer does, he threatens the bump, but he also gets that light touch to slow down the ball. And Kofer, if you switch to his position, actually turned ball cam on so he could see where that ball was heading, so he could perfectly make sure no one's getting in the way of it.
The aggression paying off big time for Space Station Gaming. Oh, chance for a response. Percy shot. Oh, just blocked out.
Double commit though from Space Station, and now both players very low. Kofer has to come in to support and does a great job buying a ton of time for Space Station.
Good cut there from Jordan. Has the ball on the hood, good speed. Looking for the shot, and Scribbles able to deny. 1 minute to go. Chance for overtime the way this game is looking. But the boys are starting to ramp up some of their offense here. We haven't seen SSG too consistent in the offensive front. They've gotten a decent amount of shots on. They're also showing signs of holes. Wait, big miss there from the boys. Could have been a chance for them to take the lead.
You're right, that looked like a beautiful shot opportunity, but they double commit. No one makes contact on it. So the boys generated an opening and weren't able to do much with it. Final 30 seconds. Space Station, new life in the game.
No one has boost on the side of the boys. Scribbles might get there. Forces a double commit. Reveal's gonna back up, not take any risky challenge. Take it from his own back wall. Has so much space here. Got the flip pass one. Looking for the bump on Percy. Percy, hold. That was so close. But the boys maintain possession. SSG looking for one more. Can Reveal put a shot on? No, it's blocked away. Kofer, no, he's got to let this one hit the ground. There we go. Overtime in game one.
Does let that one hit. Wise choice there. Good kickoff in favor of Space Station, right in the hands of Kofer. But Aqua with a big-time dunk. And the boys might have a chance here. There's the 50. Oh, and the net should be open. The double demo. Aqua's the only one left for the boys, and he's staring at a breakaway. Wow. What a finish.
How they drew it up. You could tell. Just the way the kickoff was set. No one, the second man didn't really move necessarily, so third person back got the ball.
All right, here we go. Looks like Dazarin will reconnect here in just a moment. But Evo got the name change, and maybe that will change the fortunes for the boys who had most of the pressure and looked really good for most of the last game. Evo, hard shot, double commit from Space Station. Percy has a lot of time to think about it. Immediately shoots in a save from Kofer. Driving off the backboard, getting the save from above. The boys' attack not over yet. Musty launched towards net. Script was there. Aqua, again airborne off the arc and down. Script with a nicely timed clear will launch that deep. Percy off the corner, sidewall bounce, reveal. Hoping to get some space to Space Station. Space Station Gaming have been forced to play quite a bit of defense, but that hasn't really bothered them. I think we got Dazarin back. Dazarin, can you hear me?
Just in time. As you
It's time for this boys attack. Good.
Oh, just in time, James. I'm calling it. I knew exactly what was going to happen.
You're ready for the action. And what a pass from Aqua.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Right to Percy, and Percy threads it right between two defenders.
It's a great shot, top corner. And of course, the boys down. This time, I believe it's them starting off with the first goal of the game. This one has a chance to be really close. And I like what I'm seeing movement-wise from both teams. But the shot selection, or the shot number, I should say, is very strong on the side of the boys. They're sitting with 6 shots, and Space Station's 1. As that won't even count as a second one. Good touch from Evo to knock it away.
Evo trying to find Aqua. Percy is last back, has lots of boost though, lets it bounce and takes it into an air dribble 50. Wise decision when you're trying to buy time. Kofer bumped off the ball. Percy will keep it in the corner. Evo opts to get the corner boost. Sometimes that can bite you, but Evo, you put that boost to good work.
I mean, yeah, it's a mix of that, but it's also Percy's touch. Because, yeah, he has the offense coming like down the lane, but he jumps a little early. I say that, hold on, watch out, Reveal with the shot. Oh, what a save from Evo. Pinched it off the post.
You could hear the clang on it as well. Reveal doesn't get the touch. Kofer going for a solo play. Backboard defended by Aqua. Evo stepping up defensively for the boys in this one, has kept a pair of shots out of net, and now it's another save. Blocking that shot right at its origin.
Yeah, save your medal here on the side of Evo. But it's not out of the woods just yet. SSG doing everything in their power to try to get a goal, demoing Aqua, but he still made contact first. Percy able to collect. Good flick past Kofor. Now finally some room. Even with that touch, man, left the net open. Redirect, no! And Evo couldn't get there. He wanted to get the follow-up. Thought he had a read on the play, just off.
Yeah, Evo was trying to get that ball towards net as fast as possible. Crazy that Space Station didn't concede that goal. So the boys, after spending a short stint on defense, have kicked it back into the offensive realm.
Oh. All right, Evo's getting a little creative, but sometimes he's overheating a little bit, and they get punished for it. He ends up getting a whiff there, and that whiff leads up some space. You see Aqua just kind of like touching onto the sidewall after realizing Evo gets a whiff. He kind of panics, puts the ball straight into Kofor's hands, and it's just a simple bounce goal.
Incredibly demo-heavy gameplay from Space Station as well.
Yeah.
Reminds you of the Space Station from old.
A little bit, yeah. You can see signs of that, especially. But I mean, you look at it now. This one, though, the boys just kind of beating themselves here. They are playing a faster, I would say, than SSG. But sometimes when they're trying to keep that possession, they end up making mistakes. And that's the biggest thing right now as we hit that minute mark.
Percy opted to hit it high off the sidewall. Scribbles has his pass intercepted by Evo, and Evo will slot it right away.
Great 50 from Aqua. And even there, forcing Scribbles to knock it away from the sidewalk because he doesn't want to play it into the 50. Evo's the only one there. Defense not set, and perfect shot placement from Vo.
I think that reveal was not expecting an immediate shot. He might have been expecting Evo to control that and maybe make a play. Hold on, there's the hezzy from Scribbles.
Ew.
Gets it.
And he waits, sees the lane for the demo, knows, okay, let me just slow it down, keep making contact, and don't go for a full fake. And just all in control is Scribbles. I love it.
That's sometimes the best option. Try to juke out the defense, get them diving, slow the play down. Now we see a reset from Percy. Double commit from Space Station. Evo, hard pass over to Percy. Percy has a shot and forces that shot wide. Maybe could have done more with that opportunity. Now you see Kofor demo chasing. Reveal also trying to land some bumps.
Oh, Evo just got that mid. Kofor flip reset, awkward, couldn't even recover on there. So now Evo will take the ball. 10 seconds to go. Scribbles on this one now. Who's gonna make that last second play? Both teams still fighting here. Oh, Aqua to end it! Aqua, no, it's blocked by Kofor. He got there just in time.
Aqua had boost to make the play. Maybe thought, I just have to put this on net.
Oh, wait, he's keeping it up. Evo,
hold on, at 0, hit denied. Oh man, fireworks in these final moments.
Yeah, I mean, Aqua, in hindsight, probably could have had a better shot there. That being said, Kofor able to get there in time. Great stop from him defensively. We play on. SSG still in the lead here in this series. But you can tell the boys are knocking at the door. They're waiting for any moment of hesitation, anything that'll give them an edge.
Reveal had to streak all the way back for that corner boost. Ball bounces high up in front of net. Reveal, pinch attempt, Scribbles quickly to it, beat out Aqua. Evo trying to make magic happen on his own, gets a reset, forcing it to the backboard, but Kofor there to deny it.
Oh, yeah, Percy's gonna give that straight to Scribbles. Scribbles already looking for a 50, gets past one. Aqua landed at just the perfect moment. You see as he gets past Reveal. SSG not really in control that much, and even showing a little bit of signs of, you see a whiff there, and the confidence in them, at least what it looks like right now, not the best. They just haven't been able to get the ball out of the boys' hand.
But Space Station were able to find a way to win the first game, which the boys had an edge on as well. Now backboard opportunity for reveal, and Space Station do it again. Doesn't matter how many looks the boys get, Space Station getting the job done.
Well, that pass from Scribbles is phenomenal. Great sidewall redirect, right off the back wall, reveal with a free shot, and he banks it. Getting the opportunities, but they're not converting.
It's been missed opportunities for him. I think there was also a play where I think it was Evo had passed it over to Percy, who had full boost and a lot of net to shoot on, and ended up putting it wide. So a lot of quality chances for the boys. They're getting those chances, but like you said, it's about converting them.
A little bit of space there. Percy, you get the shot. I mean, you can see the boys low up boost, but flipping upfield, trying to establish a good presence. Aqua took that corner, but Evo, he's used all of his boosts just rotating positionally, so now he's going to be in a tough spot. But Reveal also just kind of rushing to play, so now he's got to go back. Percy puts that net towards net, but no one there to follow, and SSG will try to march downfield. They're so effective, though, when they get on that ball. That first man does a good job of making the defense work.
You saw the air dribble bump attempt from Scribbles. Good contest by Percy. Evo didn't have a ton of boost, still gets a nice 50. Percy has Aqua in support. How will he play it? Goes for the pass down, and that lane intercepted immediately by Space Station.
Oh, lots of space. What's Evo gonna do? Ends up trying to take it
Demo.
Gets a bump. Percy, look for the double. Percy, no, can't get it. Aqua, finish, top corner, and the boys on the board.
Oh, I thought Percy might do it right there. Gets the double set up, clangs it off the bar. I mean, he had it. Scribbles had no boost, but Aqua, thankfully for the boys, was there to knock that one in. And there's that pressure that we continue to see from the boys. They have such a capable offense, and they are big scoring threats, and you see it there.
Yeah, you can tell they do a good job of just pressuring their opponent, putting them in awkward spots, whether it's off of a counterattack or whether it's just with consistent pressure. There's no doubt in that. You can see it in their individual ability, but oh my, speaking of individuals, Scribbles with a laser toward the net.
And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Reveal, goes into an air dribble, but then leaves the ball to go lead block and clear a shooting lane for Scribbles. That is one of the more high percentage scoring plays that you see in the RLCS, and it was executed to perfection there by Space Station, who have tied up the game.
Yeah, don't count SSG out at all, no matter how this series goes. They've shown their resilience time and time again. Good read there from Kofor. Nice bounce out, and Reveal plays this high. Evo has to use a lot of boosts just to make initial contact, and now he's able to play at 50. Percy trying to wrap this around Kofor. Doesn't take the boost from him, but Kofor has the ball. Double commit there. Evo looking for a follow off the ceiling, and the boys still fighting. SSG in a very tough spot right now, but Scribbles able to at least get a bit of moment's reprieve until the boys take the ball again. This has been scrappy.
Scribbles waiting to use this 100 boost. He's had it for a while, just waiting for a window to move in. Still will stay as Thurman actually gets demoed. Percy with a big time demo. That'll give a little bit of field space here for the boys. They clear it all the way down to the corner. Scribbles, nice catch, gonna try to solo play it, but that's shut down by Aqua. The speed of the challenges from the boys has been undeniable.
Even more pressure too. They're looking for another way in. But you gotta give credit to SSG's defense, because they're not giving them too many clean shots. Despite being very low on boosts and some very tough spots, they do have to get this out though. There's only a matter of time for the defense breaks. Here's Kofor. Nice flip reset to start us off. But even look at Evo, bring it back in, and they even get a double commit on that play. Percy can't get the ball though, so again, it's gonna be more defense here for the boys as time is ticking. It very may well finish this game with a 1-1 scoreline. We had in OT in game 3, James.
It has been really close. Scribbles, again, tons of saves, 4 saves from him as third man. Space Station playing very deep. And I mean, it's worked out for them so far. They've just kept it close, played solid defense, and then they find that one opening to take the lead at the end. The boys will have to flip up the script this time if they hope to get a win in the win column.
Yeah, it's a lot of solo plays on the side of the boys, bring the ball downfield. And SSG, on their half, at least in the past 30 seconds, have just been booming the ball away so that the boys can't necessarily get too much control. Or if they do, they have to control it all the way from their own back end, which means that SSG could get a good chance for a 50 instead of just giving them free possession.
Oh, and there's another demo.
There's the demos.
Evo, great pop to himself, though.
He's all alone.
Go for a 50. Evo buying time for his teammates to respawn. Aqua did steal that boost from him, and Evo did get demoed, so that will slow down the boys' attack, at least for now. Aqua, though, stealing a boost, but flipped past the ball. Didn't make the most of the ground that the boys had made up.
Oh, Kofor with the double. Oh, Evo just able to knock it away. Scribb's not going to find a follow-up either. Chance downfield. Scribbles knew Evo was playing upfield. Got a great cut. Pace of play is increasing in the final 10.
Dribbles from a standstill, has to jump up. That gives Aqua a chance to beat him. Real keeps it over to the side. Kofor hard hit off the sidewall into the middle of the field. And Percy will play it safely down to the ground. Another overtime game. Will we see a kickoff strat again? Oh, and we do.
The Scribbles get here. He does get there quickly. Evo back, no boost. Free double for reveal to end it. Oh!
Filthy from Space Station right off kickoff. You saw Scribbles, the close cheat off to the side. The ball hitting right to him, setting up that passing play. And this series is a great example.
And we play on. Potential for another sweep here today, but in a much closer series for sure. The boys have not been able to convert. SSG are happy playing the overtime with their kickoff strategies. But now it comes down to who can close it out.
Evo gets demoed off the ball yet again. Demos heavily in favor of Space Station, or so it seems. I don't have the official demo stat in front of me, but I would be shocked if Space Station wasn't in the lead by a bit.
Yeah, they've been very demo heavy this game specifically. If they weren't in the lead, they're doing a pretty good job for their numbers. Evo sidewall redirect, no, Scribbles denies, and another demo. Percy no boost, it's gotta be Evo. Can't get the read. And gets demoed. Chance here, his Kofor plays it high, but Aqua able to get the cut in time. You can see it. They want to increase the pace, the boys do, but these demos are slowing them down so much.
And they're throwing the rotations off as well. Kofor, good speed, beats out Aqua. Reveal up against Percy. It's a fake from Reveal. Infield hit, tipped off to the side. Evo loses possession. Scribbles couldn't do much with little boost, but Kofor helps him out. Now, Reveal jumping early. Scribbles playing a deep third man, and he messes up his flip.
Missed.
Evo will put that on target, but Kofor saves it off his own bar, and Scribbles gets the follow-up save.
I can't believe it. They had the spacing there. What a stop on the side of SSG. Aqua still trying to score. Scribbles denies. And if you're the boys, man, you're giving it all you got, but you can't get past this defense right now. It's clear.
Has to be irritating. The boys walking away empty-handed with so many good opportunities that they were given, or that they even made for themselves. It's got to be a mental battle that they're going through as well.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you get some of these missed opportunities. You start also whiffing on the ball. It's really hard to kind of keep up that same pace and output that offense on a consistent basis. Evo's trying, though, puts a good shot on, and it's saved again. Perfect.
That was looking...
a chance here. Kofor, no boost, still gets there in time.
No boost, still makes the save. That looked like it was a top corner slot from Evo. That still gets saved. Space Station defensively, they've set up shop in front of their net, and they're not letting anyone through.
6 saves on 3 shots. Wow. SSG. And they can still get out, and they can even still get on the board, forcing a double commit there, and Aqua will buy some time to get out. It just, man, you just wonder, man, what's going through the minds of the boys, just unable to convert like this.
Or just the emotion they must be feeling. I would be pretty upset. If I'm getting demoed and everything is getting saved, that is a tilting combination. Good stop there by Kofor as well. Evo has boost and will be able to get the corner and start something from his own back wall. Solo play potentially from Evo, but that's shut down by Reveal.
No. Reveal had more boost, can follow that up. That would have been play of the day for sure. Oh, numbers advantage though.
Oh, and they give up the ball again. Looks like a team pinch, maybe if that was intentional, not quite sure, but that was potentially a lead blocker play. Maybe you go for the demo when you got the numbers like that.
Yeah, it was difficult for me to see, but you saw the pinch, yeah. They just had to play time, and now they get scored on the counter. No way. Kofor with a huge goal in game 4.
And it's more of the same. This has been the same story game after game after game. Absorb the pressure and just take the lead late.
Yeah, it's the late goals as well, because the boys get such a strong start, but then you can see them slip away, and then at the same breath, SSG start to ramp up. Approaching what could be the final minute of the series here, as the boys want to get one to equalize. Chance there for Percy, he's got it! Great assist from Evo to throw off the defense.
The boys are still in it. Evo, that flip reset was so good. Evo mixing things up. Great play there from Percy.
Yeah, Evo, I mean, Evo's nose is pointing towards his own net, and he's still able to get that flip. That's good stuff. Now the boys maybe could turn this around into something. Percy wants to get there quickly. Boys trying to hold on to this forward footing that they got as Evo bangs it away.
SSG, will they pull it off again to sweep the boys? These games have been so close.
Yeah.
The scoreboard doesn't really do the game or the series justice, Dazarin.
No. And the thing is, though, for the boys, this is almost a worst case scenario, because you're going to go into this OT and you know there's going to be a kickoff strat coming.
We saw it work twice for Space Station, but we've also seen some 0-second shenanigans happen today. We'll see if we get overtime. Reveal keeps the ball in play, gets the sidewall double, scribbles up against Aqua, ball still high up. Still gaming. Go for flip reset. Now we have overtime. All eyes on Space Station.
Here's kickoff.
Perfect back left.
Yep. But Kofor picks up the ball here on this one. Scribbles still sitting back with the boost. So Scribbles a reveal. Now can control this. But it pinches over to the side. Kofor gonna leave it for reveal. He picks up the mid. Percy's got to go back. Percy tried to turn into this one. Kofor actually almost got a piece of that. And reveal, keeping this in play. Kofor wants to get there quickly. Scribbles too far though. Can't get a follow-up there. So trying for the sidewall redirect. Can't get it. Kofor get another redirect. SSG all over the ball. But Evo finally gets it out and buys the boys some time.
Evo back pass. And you see Aqua and Percy both going for it, and Aqua gave up the ball as well. It was a good idea to go for the back pass. But play falling apart after that. And there's a demo from behind. Kofor lands it. Awkward. Evo doesn't jump. Trust his teammate to get that ball, but still the pressure is building in favor of Space Station.
Wow, look at that too. Reveal, he just took a touch and then immediately went to see who he could bump. They're trying their best to make the boys as awkward as possible. Evo can't get a pass out. Reveal, ooh, miscommunication between him and Scribbles, but Reveal stays on top of the ball. Kofor now with a chance to bring this one up high. Does win the 50. Reveal with the shot to win. Blocked away by Evo.
Big time save from Evo, but there's the demo from Kofor. Also makes Percy jump. Scribbles has a little bit of space because of it. Scribbles the double. Denied again by Evo. Rebound off the post. And it's cleared out. Evo, he's making the stops, but how many times can he do it?
That's the question. That was a lot of pressure that they got out of. Maybe a chance here. Oh, but Aqua stopped by Scribbles. The boys not having that consistent pressure that we've seen early on in the game. SSG all over the ball now in overtime. We're hitting that 2-minute mark. And then maybe a chance for the boys if they can get a big break.
Big block there. Reveal with the reset. Slowing it down. Aqua jumps in to make the play. It's a good job of breaking it up. But still lots of boost for Space Station on this attack.
What? You can see Space Station, no fear, just going for the ball. They're there so quickly, and sometimes to their detriment because they aren't necessarily accurate with the touches. Here's reveal, looking for a beat on 2. Just can't get it out. Boys' defense has been very good in this overtime, but that's not the best touch. Fortunately, all Scribbles could do was just bring it into the sidewalk.
Evo didn't want anyone having an opportunity to go for a double tap there. Broke up that play before. Now we see a double commit again. Percy was trying to take it from Aqua. Uses up all his boost, so Percy will be slow to rotate back. Kofer, reset, goes low, goes for a bump instead, and that will be it. Kofer gets credit for the goal, and he was a menace all series long with these bumps and demos.
Yeah, he was. Got that bump on Evo, ball off the bar and off his car, and SSG win it in 4. They look really, really good going into Sunday if they continue to play at this level.
I mean, this was an interesting series. The boys having so many opportunities, forcing Space Station back, but Space Station